Hello guys, how are you?
Hello.
Not too bad, right?
I just want to say one thing. Charlie, just believe this will be soon LA night. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah,
You're damn right I'll pay £500 for it.
yeah,
Yeah!
Keep him away
yeah.
from the world title scene.
But I do have one thing that welcome in guys, welcome. I do have one problem about tonight's Raw though. The tag team title fight. I think it's just a pointless fight.
AJ, welcome in.
Guys, make sure thanks for Caleb Watts. You wonder who he is, just
Was
I'm
AJ
recording
like going
because
on
it
as
has been
well?
Independence Day. They're recording SmackDown as well tonight, so they have July the 4th off,
Yeah, I know.
which I think is quite good. I think it's quite good they actually get a weekend off, but I don't know. But anyway, guys, welcome in. This is Charlie. This is Jazzle. They have a podcast called Mate Talk Wrestling. Give them a follow. They're absolutely salad a pound guys, and if you love wrestling, go and follow them.
Oh, pardon me. Are we starting again, or are we gonna?
I think we should because we
Yeah,
had a
so
sequel.
yeah, so if you did know what happened last time, guys, we don't need to go into it, but unfortunately, people like to do some. Yeah, just we don't need to go into it, but
That
we
was
still.
my mate trying to wind me up,
Yeah,
and I
but
got banned for 24 hours.
should we start going back to SmackDown or should we start from Night Champions?
Back to
What do you
SmackDown. I
got?
think we're gonna start
SmackDown.
again.
So, guys, SmackDown took place from the Kingdom of Wrestling in Saudi Arabia, and can I just say, the first half of an hour, round of applause, round of applause. What a first half of an hour! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Best SmackDown we've ever seen.
Awards.
It was so good. I can't even remember what happened. It was so good.
And the Sammy, but the best opening part of SmackDown goes to Cody and Randy's promo got frozen. Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, but thank God nothing bad happened over there. But when we heard a camel ate the wires, we were just like,
Do
oh,
we believe that though? Do we
I don't
believe
believe it one
that?
bit. I don't believe that one bit. But it goes to show though is if something bad again happens when they're there for the Royal Rumble, we'll be like, well, this happened last time and you didn't listen.
Oh, hang on. Oh, PJ, you're in trouble, boy.
Oh,
Oh no.
was
It was
PJ
fake.
done?
I was winding you lot up with the camel.
Yeah, but he's not the only one to say that. That's the problem.
Me and PJ are gonna have problems,
He's not the only person to say that though. That's the problem.
isn't he?
No. AJ,
You find it.
working
Say
tonight.
it.
There we go. Let me just shut that down. There we go. So yeah, we finally got back to SmackDown, and we had what a solo talking to JC Mateo, and I think the first match was JC Mateo versus Jimmy Uso. Discuss.
Was you guys expecting a JC win?
Yes.
Where's Cohen gone? I don't know. He comes and goes when he pleases.
Sounds about right now. Cohen does.
I think with the whole JC Mateo thing, it just reminds me of like I don't know if I should say I'm a bit bored now with this whole bloodline more added because I think we've gone past the hype of the bloodline with Roman, the Usos, Solo, and Sammy. That for me was perfect. It was a great storyline, one of the best storylines we've had in a long time in top three. But it just feels like Solo is just trying to redo it again. We've already had it, and I just think like it's getting repetitive.
This is the people that are verified.
And it's just like
Let's find out that
a bit more creative, a bit more different. But obviously, I like how
The same shit with the bloodline and the same stories with the same people, and it's just like everyone's kind of getting over that now.
exactly. I think like there has to be a different route or a different way of how they're gonna.
I wouldn't show you though.
To me, though, it was just a squash match. But what really got me, it wasn't even a match that made me mad. As soon as they came back, as soon as they came back, Jimmy Uso literally walk into the ring, and they say like, Jimmy versus JC Mateo next, and then they go to an ad break. They go to an ad break. So,
Yeah, by the way,
I've seen the video. It's on Charlie and Jazzle's thing. I crashed out so bad. So bad.
if you want to see Freeman lose it, go onto one of my videos.
Honestly, it'll make your Monday even better. Yeah. But for me,
Charlie's munching something. Call the police. It's fine.
I mean, it's just rice, vegetables, and chicken. It's not even that great. You can have it if you want it.
PJ? Yeah, PJ, it's all yours.
but yeah, I thought the match, which was a squash match, obviously, Solo gets involved, yada yada. Then he's trying to get. I genuinely believe that Jacob trying to add Jimmy into his bloodline makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense.
But I don't think we're going to get a new bloodline. I just think that we're going to get kind of like a Jimmy Jacob versus Jason Solo kind of rivalry heading into SummerSlam. With what happened after the match, you know, Jacob come out to save Jimmy. But I feel like we're gonna get a tag match probably at Saturday night main event between the four.
I didn't see that happening, but how do you do SummerSlam? I mean, we got SummerSlam right to corner. Do you give Jacob his rematch, or do you make it like Jacob, Solo, Jimmy, triple threat?
No, I don't think. Maybe adding Jimmy into the frame might be a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I think it would be, you know.
But yeah, JC takes the W, and that's all we can really say. But moving on, guys, I believe the second match was Selena and Julia. Yeah,
It was a decent match. I knew Julia was going to win.
Oh, that was a really good match, you know.
Yeah, but the thing that really obviously got me over is that just how silent they were during the matches, and I'm just like, I know they obviously have rules over there, but it just felt really disrespectful to them. Like,
It's always been like that. It has always been like that, and that's why, as a female wrestling fan, that's why I don't like the Saudi shows, because all of these women are working their asses off, deserving everything that they get, and then to put on a clinic like Julia and Selena did, and like Rhea and Raquel, and to just not get anything.
yeah, it really makes me, as a wrestling fan, I always love how the last few years the women's evolution has grown, has expanded, and what really makes me mad is that next year when the Royal Rumble's over there, there's going to be hardly any pop for them. Walking out, winning, nothing. And I'm just like, why would you do it again where they have literally said they don't want to go over there, but they have to? And I'm just like, well, don't do it then. Don't do the show over there because it just really. I think them going over there next year for the Royal Rumble is taking the tradition out of it. Like, I've always grown up with the Royal Rumble, either it's in, the Alamo Dome, Madison Square Garden, or they do it in another area, Philadelphia as well. The what was the one where Cody won in?
No, I know it was.
The Thunderdome one. And those
I
have
could tell
like
by profile
meetings.
pictures.
And for them to go over there, it's just like, yes, it'd be great for us watching it at 6 p.m. because we'll actually get some sleep for once.
They came on and left
But
again.
that's the only thing I agree with. But the only thing that I'm 100% against them going over there because I don't agree with it. Honestly, I felt really like awkward watching the women. Look at the women's entrances to the men's entrances. Loads of quiet for them.
Yeah.
As soon as John Cena and CM Punk came on, whoa, loads of noise and all that, and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's like they cheered for Rhea for like a minute, and then that was it. But then if you go, like you said, if you go to like Randy Orton's, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, John Cena's, they're all singing and dancing along. And don't get me wrong, they deserve it. But again, normally when Rhea comes out, everyone's like exploding, like, yeah, Rhea. But then again, and Saudi's kind of like, yay, Rhea's here. And then that was it.
Pope, guys, I got a comment from Pope. They value money more than they value their women, unfortunately. Pope, 100%. But here's the thing, though. If I am TKO and I am WWE, and I saw how they got treated during that pay-per-view, and the Queen of the Ring one, I'm just like, okay, we're never coming back here ever again. And yes, I know they have a deal, but if it was up to me in charge of WWE, I'm just like, I do know what, my talent being disrespected, being undervalued, and will go somewhere else where they do respect them and value them. And for me, for having the Royal Rumble over there in 2026, I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. Because
it's a wallet for the W. It's all about money. TKO are in what, £3 billion debt. They're going to take as much money as they can.
I don't get how they're in so much debt. How when they took over, where WWE make millions, the UFC have made millions. So there's something definitely like going on behind the scenes that we don't even know what's going on. So
yeah, but then also when you got someone like Roman Reigns that's sitting on his ass for 15 million a year,
oh,
do you know what I mean? It's like
hey,
that's where it's going, isn't it?
hey, once to the sky. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The crowd was silent in the Jade match. Heel. I don't even think a person made a noise. If you look at they ended 1, 2, 3, silence. Not even a pop. Not even like an OMG. It literally felt like when it was all silent, it literally just felt when Taker's streak ended. Like no one knew how to react. And it was just like, guys.
To be fair though, in terms of the Jade and Oscar finish, I thought that was, I wouldn't say botched, because I don't really like using that word. You know, they're humans at the end of the day, things happen. But it wasn't as clean as what we probably hoped for.
No, because when I watched it back, I actually thought it was like, so Jade goes for the Jaded, but I don't know if you saw, the refs already ready to count. Jade takes her leg up just in time. If you saw, it's like Jade, and then Oscar goes one way and Jade goes the other way, and the ref's like going like this, and then eventually go 1, 2, and then before even Jade drops her leg, he hits 3 and boom, down. So, but
Yes, I think if you watch it back, I think Jade's foot gets caught underneath Oscar's shoulder. So obviously the ref couldn't really count because obviously the shoulder's up. so they kind of had to like maneuver themselves. So,
But don't get me wrong, I think the amount of criticism Jade's given, I think she's one of the most best athletes on the entire roster, and for her to go 1-on-1 against Oscar in a match, she says, yes, it wasn't the greatest matches, but boy, it was back and forth. And I genuinely believe that down the line, if Jade's the champion, definitely I want to see Jade versus Oscar, but somewhere where the crowd can be like, get behind them, crowd's going mental, and I just think she's really, really respected, and I really like Jade.
you know what I also find funny?
Go ahead.
How Alexa Bliss travelled 10 hours for a 30-second segment.
Oh. Nah,
You're welcome, PJ.
Yeah. What's PJ said now?
Do you know what? Yeah, I almost muted you as well. Right, there we go. I can't get a word in edgeways between you two. I'm just sitting there.
Sorry, Jazz. I was turning off like you. Jazz, go.
Right. Start off with PJ has said, still, I'll give you a bowl of tomato soup in return. Well, not in return, but then he's put, always something to complain about. You wrestling fans are never satisfied. Then he's put, the only part is understandable. The women's part is understandable. That's the only part I agree with. Then he's put, and don't forget the lawsuit money WWE had to pay when Vince and others were accused. Then Tiffany's better. And he put, thank you, because I muted the pair of you.
Fair enough. But, yeah, we'll talk about DIY versus Andrade and Ray Phoenix. I'm sorry, whoever said, right, Ray Phoenix and Andrade were boring on the stream on Friday, I hope he's having a nice cold bowl of just desserts, because, oh my god, them two together were amazing. Sorry.
I'll be here for Ray Phoenix and Andrade tag team.
I
Oh,
mean,
that was on SmackDown, weren't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
They went back and forth, there was like twists, turns, off the top rope, over the top rope, suicide dives, and it was just brilliant.
No, that was a really good match, I thought.
Do you think, with the draft coming up, do you think they could be a tag team and go to Raw and save the tag team division? Because we need a face tag team.
We need a couple of tag teams over on Raw, because the Raw tag team's very boring.
Yeah.
I mean, now they're saying Otis is now injured.
Good.
Hey, what's wrong with Otis, man?
Oh, I can't stand Otis.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't know if it's Penta's on Raw. I feel like they need to shake it up. I've said this for the longest time that WWE need to just shake everything up, and whoever goes where, you know what I mean? I feel like Rio should go over to SmackDown.
Oh,
Lucha
Piper just said Penta and Phoenix as a team, surely. That could cook. But it just depends how they book it, though, because for me, I would love to see Andrade, Penta, and Phoenix as a group.
Yeah, PJ said the Lucha Libros.
Didn't they have that though years ago?
I'm
The
not
Lucha
sure.
Libros, and it was like,
Oh, my mum's joined!
No.
My mum's joined!
I think you might be thinking of Lucha House Party.
was it with like Kalisto and
The Lucha Dragons.
Oh, she's left again. Oh.
hey.
Guys, welcome in though. But for me though, I think I think with WWE they need to use like the underrated talent more because we are so lucky in today's roster. We have all these amazing talents, and I just think that we need to book them more better and more like don't give them like pointless matches. And I will say this: Brian Americano is the worst thing to happen in the last 5 years of WWE.
AJ says Penta didn't want to tag with his brother anymore, hence the reason they're on separate brands.
And PJ said Zelina losing the title was so random.
It's not though. It's been brewing for months.
I think
It's been brewing before Money in the Bank.
I think Julia winning the US title is the correct decision because she can literally have so many. Sorry, voice crack down. She can have so many matches like with the draft coming. If they do it right, I would love to see. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm down to have Julia and the Jordan Grace feud. Because apparently she is going to SmackDown. That is what the rumors are saying.
Zelina is underrated. If the draft is coming, because I keep hearing WWE aren't doing it this year.
I believe the draft's up for SummerSlam.
Yo, did you get a haircut? Yes, my hair was doing my head in.
But yeah, we'll go on now to Charlie. I want you to have your thoughts about this. What do we do now about the Wyatts and the tag team division?
Just let him go at it. Just let him go at it. It's been brewing for months. It could be a tag team battle royal. It could be a ladder match. It could could be anything. Just let them have at it now. It's been brewing for months. They're all involved. After what we saw Friday.
No, I agree, PJ. The Wyatt Six are the tag team division.
They are. They really are.
I was speaking to my friend today about it, and obviously I mentioned like, it's the 25th anniversary of Dudley's, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys of that TLC at SummerSlam, and I just thought, why not just make history by doing a TLC turmoil where they can just literally go at it, make memories, and honestly, what people can do on those ladders, I can see Fraxian by just doing like swantons off it. I can see, who is it? My mind's gone blank. Because we all know that, obviously back in TNA, like, Mercy Machine Guns had like a ladder match, and that was awesome. And I just feel like you have so many good talents on SmackDown.
Well, that's the thing. If you look at the ladder match or the TLC match they had before, and it was it's probably going to be like match of the year.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Throw the Wyatts in that as well.
Put the Wyatts in that could be match of the year. That if you get all 5, that beats it 100%.
Talking about the Wyatt Six, PJ said, I don't know why they're called the Wyatt Six. There are 5 of them. The Wyatt 5.
Alexis, the 6th one. Come on, we've been through this. That should have been at Mania. Yeah, it should have.
And you know what? We
Time
got
is
that.
WWE in the UK. Tonight, Raw's on at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. There's already a post on my story, guys, so don't worry about it. But yeah, for me, generally, you have to put the tag team titles on the Wyatts. It's the right decision to do, and I just think like it's either going to be sooner rather than later. We will see the Wyatts as WWE Tag Team Champions.
I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Let me just approve this. PJ said Alexa Bliss said she would join the Wyatt Six in the future. Knowing her, that'll be 2045.
But I think what was next? I'm trying to go through SmackDown last time in my head. So we had
So what do you guys think about this new Alistair Black R-Truth thing that's going on?
I don't really know, to be honest, because I'm half and half, because obviously Truth still wants Cena, and I don't think he's going to stop getting to Cena, but I think I would love it if, like, they'll do, like, make Truth think Alistair Black has become this different John Cena version, and he's like, oh, John, Master of Disguises! And then he beats up Alistair Black thinking it's Cena in a disguise. So I genuinely think that they can go with that, but I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
AJ says, I'm not R-Truth, I'm Ron Killings.
PJ says, I think Saudi should let Alistair support Satan, because who wouldn't?
So, do you think they can have a match at Saturday's main event?
Possibly. I could see it brewing.
But,
I don't know, I just think that it's not a match for Saturday. I just think they can just have it on Friday.
No, they could.
But for me, though, I liked Alistair Black when he was, like, in NXT, like, that NXT run. And when he was NXT champion, I thought he was so cool back then. And obviously, do you guys remember when he had that random tag team with Ricochet?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, they had what? They had 3 matches together. They was like, well, that tag team's done. See ya.
Who was that with?
Ricochet, because I think it was the WrestleMania weekend where they had tag team titles against the Viking, or whatever they were called back then. Then they had the SmackDown tag team fatal 4-way thing at WrestleMania. Then I think on the Monday they were fighting again against someone, but I can't remember. But I just think Alistair Black needs to be booked well and needs to like not have like pointless matches that made him go out the door the first time. So I'm very looking forward to see what Alistair Black is going to do in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, shout out to R-Truth as well. Love the guy. And
Ricochet and Samantha got divorced. They've just got married.
Who?
Ricochet and Samantha.
Oh, Jazzle lost it.
What is PJ saying now?
What's wrong?
I can imagine what PJ's saying, to be fair.
Imagine this. Alistair Black comes out with a rainbow tutu, Chelsea Green's cape, and Nikki's theme. Then he's put, I broke Jazzle. No, literally.
But
Yeah. You can touch what you can't touch. Because I just stop like doing like the hip dances. Just
Oh dear.
But we have to go now straight to. I can't believe I'm saying this. CM Punk, the Doctor of Punkonomics.
That was amazing.
that was so good.
Honestly, I think that is promo of the year. Like, no one is beating that.
I know Cena's pipe bomb was good. I feel like if Cena's pipe bomb didn't happen, I would agree with you and say yeah, promo of the year.
And let's not forget, he mentioned like Nikki Bella as well in that promo. He mentioned like James Gunn. Honestly, when he said, I think it was, I would retire too if they rehired my ex, and I'm just like, oh. But, honestly, for him to dress up as him,
She wants Seth to cash in on Punk.
but that could happen. But for him to dress up as the Doctor, to come out to the Doctor of Basic Economics, and for him to do the thing, and I'm just like, this is why I love CM Punk. CM Punk is what we have needed for years. And I'm sorry, people are saying like, well, CM Punk ruined wrestling. CM Punk said he hates the WWE. CM Punk this, CM Punk that.
AJ says, Jazzle, stop laughing, shut up.
Well, it's PJ. Tell PJ to shut up.
CM Punk, literally, CM Punk, I think, is the only wrestler that he can go for 10 years and his name was still mentioned every single time. You know, from 2014 onward, all we heard every single year was CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. And I'm just like, and this is what really, really annoys me as a wrestling fan. It says, I remember going to,
AJ, I don't think so, buddy.
I remember going to Money in the Bank and I bumped into Simon Miller. And I was just like, oh my god, it's Simon Miller. And I was just saying, like, do you think CM Punk is a good champion in AEW? And I was like, no, because I don't think AEW needs CM Punk. I think WWE needs CM Punk more. And I explained why. If you're going to bring back CM Punk to professional wrestling, I think the storylines in AEW when he was there was just like so like boring and like it just didn't remind me of the old CM Punk. And when and that whole thing with who did he have that fight?
The thing is, though, with CM Punk, like, I don't know about you guys, but I felt like at the Night of Champions, he was definitely showing his age. I don't think he can go half hour, 20 minutes anymore.
Who's this? Punk.
Like, he climbed up the top rope and he was kind of like heavy breathing, kind of like struggling to climb up the top rope, and it's like, you still got like another 10 minutes to go, bro. Like,
Oh, PJ, shut up.
Aiden, calm down, yeah, otherwise you will be timed out.
Penta wants a rematch with Chelsea, but I guess we all can't get what we want.
hey, Chelsea said she's game, though.
I would love to see that again because I've seen clips a lot of that match, and honestly, I was just so shocked of how good they were in that match. But we'll have to wait and see. But I just obviously obviously with that whole like promo, I really thought it's like, yep, I'm hyped now, I'm ready for this. And then when we came to actually the match, it was just like, But yeah, but I don't know if you realise, you know when he walked out of the ring at the end of that promo and he starts to stand on that barricade, I thought he was gonna fall into the crowd like Cena did when he won his first championship at WrestleMania. So I really thought he was gonna do that. But yeah, what a way to close SmackDown by him just basically do what most people can't. Silence John Cena.
What has AJ said?
I can't repeat out loud.
Oh, like that.
I'll get banned.
Well, PJ said, Chelsea said, give me till April. It's almost July.
AJ.
Oh, shut up, PJ. He's put, Jazzle shot. I done that by accident.
Yeah, so what did you
change it
guys
till the
think
second.
of the last woman standing match?
That was amazing.
Yeah. Two women making history by having, I think, the first last standing women's match in Saudi Arabia.
No, Bailey and Bianca Belair. No, Bianca Belair.
Oh yeah, they had one in Saudi, didn't they?
Yeah.
Of course, that. That was what, 2022?
Something like that.
But honestly, I'm gonna say this now, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news to quote Wade Barrett. I genuinely believe we're gonna get a failed women's Money in the Bank cash in.
Oh, what she said this time?
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Jazzle's voice. No,
So, Naomi's cash in. As long as she stops doing this week in and week out, I'll be all for it for SummerSlam.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's what, like, we.
Oh, PJ, stop it. You're going to make me laugh again, and I don't want to laugh. PJ's put, you guys are so boring. I'm sat here imagining Alistair with a rainbow tutu on. Oh, days. Oh, I give up today. I really give up. I hope you're not going to be like this at 11 o'clock.
Oh, can you imagine?
But I think with going back to Jazzle's point, like, it just feels like we have to either you're going to cash in or not, and it's getting to a point where, oh my god, here comes Miss Money in the Bank, she's going to cash in, and I'm like, no, she's not. No, she's not. Unless I actually see the ref going, she's cashing in, then I'll be like, oh my god, it's going to be happening. And once the bell rings, ding ding, it's like, yep, here we go. But I'm just sick and tired. It's like when Seth last night when he was pointing to the referee. And honestly, shout out to Charles Robinson. That bump was amazing.
PJ, behave yourself. We're trying to be serious here.
What she says now.
So you would know. He's not in my chat. AJ, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Fucking hell.
That's what he said.
Demon voice. You can look, but you can't touch.
I can actually hear it in my head.
But you can't touch. PJ has me crying. Yeah. PJ's funny today.
Oh, bloody hell. But, I actually got a theory for you guys. Let's say, obviously, we now know Jade and Tiffy are going to be fighting at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But, where does Bianca Belair fit into all this? Because you've got Bianca Belair still, reeling from Naomi. Obviously, she's going to be happy for Jade to be at SummerSlam fighting for the title. But, do you now, I had a really good thought with my friend today. What if Bianca turns on Jade? And it was a second.
I've had that theory since it all started. I've always said there's more to the story. And I don't know, having Bianca maybe come out at SummerSlam and kind of congratulate Jade, and then hit like the KOD on her or something like that.
And then Naomi comes running down.
Naomi comes out, and then Naomi pins Jade, and then like
it was a master plan all along.
Yeah.
Charlie's on thin ice today.
Huh?
Apparently you're on thin ice.
Am I?
Yeah, according to PJ.
Why?
He's put, today, excuse you, I'm funny every day. He's put
Rare.
on thin ice, Lunels.
Thank you very much. But yeah, do you think night one, Jade and Tiffany will be the main event?
No. Then PJ's gone and said, "You mean the same Jade that Brandy cooked and devoured in
He
AEW?"
told you it was open night, mic night, bitch.
So
Yeah,
good.
no.
So
I
good.
feel
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, guys. If you're brand new here, we love to talk about wrestling. This is Jazzle, this is Charlie, and this is Talk Wrestling Podcast. Go follow them. They're absolutely legends.
I feel like
I feel like PJ's a legend tonight. And PJ's put, and I'm PJ.
PJ's turned heel on me about 3,000 times since the Royal Rumble. I can't keep up. Yeah, no, I feel like I don't think a woman match will main event either nights of SummerSlam. Because I don't think that at the minute, I don't think there is any, unless they build something up really good between now and SummerSlam, that there isn't really any main event worthy matches in the women's wrestling scene.
It depends on the EO situation, ain't it?
I think Jade and Tiffany could main event night one.
If it main events night one, I feel like it will end with a Naomi cash-in.
And I think
The main event for the Women's World Championship, the triple threat match for the Women's World Championship should have been main event. Yeah, it should have.
And I genuinely believe if we're going to have a two-night historic event, I think you make history by... Obviously, we had, we made history. I think 2018 Royal Rumble, the main event was the Women's Royal Rumble. Evolution was the first women's pay-per-view. WrestleMania 35 was the first women main event. And I think if we're going to continue making history, and obviously Rhea made history by being in the main event in our hometown for the title, and I think we're still going to make history for this historic two-night event. Night one has to be a women's main event. If you're so, if they're saying two-night first ever, showdown, and you want to make history, then maybe I'm doing it. But I've got a really bad feeling that we are not frozen up. And mate, I'm just passionate about wrestling.
Oh, PJ, shut up.
PJ, you better behave yourself, mate.
It's a lot
I'd rather see
today and SummerSlam.
I'd rather see Alistair in his rainbow tutu versus Kane dressed as Doug the Clown. But he's put someone get Jazzle his inhaler.
But I think that's pretty much SmackDown covered. If you guys want to just talk about anything else about SmackDown, or
Yeah, no, I think SmackDown's covered.
all right then. So we go into Night of Champions, and ladies and gentlemen, we actually start with some positives. There was no frozen screen. Woo! Yes. We do start with
Hang on.
We did kind of talk about Nia and Tiffany's
What's
match.
that, PJ?
We kind of did.
Fuck's sake. Right, carry on.
But guys, we go now to Night of Champions, and I'm just going to say this. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, go.
Randy's turning heel.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
We all thought it was Cody. But what's the saying? Never trust the snake.
Yep. And never
Randy
turn back on the
turning heel.
Viper. But as he says, he's going to do anything it takes to win 15. And you saw it as he was getting a chair like this. And you saw how I don't know if you saw, but his face looked really like peed off, and I'm just like, I genuinely thought he was going to come back into the ring and RKO him.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to come back in the ring and RKO him, didn't he?
Yeah, but well,
Cody used some heel moves as well. Cody used the exposed turnbuckle, and
stole the win.
yeah, I just feel like one of them, if not both, are turning heel.
PJ, can you do me a massive favour? Keep your imagination to yourself.
Oh, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see what. And I keep going to it, but I thought the match was pretty damn awesome. It was back and forth, and I will give 2 shout outs to Randy and Cody. Cody cutter from, I think it was the top rope, amazing. And Randy's like RKO went, I think Cody was going for the disaster kick, and he just goes like, see you later, bang. And I was just like, what an RKO. And I feel like this could be, I saw Santi talking about it earlier. I genuinely believe we could see a 2-year feud between Randy and Cody.
If one of them turns heel, yes.
I would rather have Randy turn heel because it will make more sense, because it's like a saying, you have to become the master, you have to take out your teacher or whatever it says. And I feel like to do it, you build up this rivalry. And let's not forget, look what happened when, Randy and KO and Cody team up. KO was the first to turn on Cody, and then
AJ, don't start.
so I'm just looking forward to what happened though. But do you think Cody winning was the right booking?
I don't know. It's just one of those ones where you can just see it anyway, and I don't hate it.
I think Randy should have won that one, but I can see now Randy costing Cody at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That is a possibility, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's not going to happen, but I would rather have. Let's just say that's like a stipulation where it's not going to be John and Cody. Spoiler alert! I've not watched the main event. Let's just say Cody and John, and then somehow CM Punk gets involved, or Randy gets involved, and I know it's not going to happen, but I would love to see on night 2, the main event, John Cena, Cody, Randy Orton, CM Punk, because that's only the title defenses John has done so far, or will have so far. And I know you're saying, but they need to do it like John Cena's great opponents and all that. And I'm just like, what would we rather have? Another boring one-on-one match where you know what the end is going to be, or a fatal 4-way where if anyone gets pinned, except for John, it's a new champion.
I don't know. I just feel like everyone's just getting involved in everyone's business now, and like now it's just.
What are you doing? Just joining in with PJ.
Oh, AJ, you traitor! You was in my live a minute ago.
Rainbow Tutu.
Hello, Ethan. How are you, mate?
Cape as well. Is this what I'm going to get through the whole podcast? Is you two talking about Aleister Black in a tutu and...
Now you know what I had to deal with when I started, and then add you into the mix as well before we started doing this. You three together.
Do you know what? I might have to stop doing my lives, yeah, and just jump into yours and make you go crazy.
Now you know what I had to deal with.
What do you think, TJ? Should I stop doing lives and just jump on with Charlie and make you go crazy?
I do have some facts for you guys. Since Cody Rhodes has come back to WWE, He has won the Royal Rumble twice.
One.
He's been in 4 WrestleMania main events, a WWE champion, War Games winner, a King of the Ring now, and probably we go on to main event SummerSlam. Is he the most overbooked superstar right now?
The wand. What wand? Oh, PJ said, I won't be on half the time with her and her black screen.
PJ.
Are you two going to have a match, you and PJ?
Yeah, man.
Do I need to be refereeing this match?
I could be
AJ
commenting.
can be special guest referee.
Nice one, Ethan. Nice one.
PJ's put, all right, bet. Jazzle, get me a rainbow tutu and Chelsea's cake.
No, fun fact, you know I had a pink tutu once.
Oh, do you know what? I give up. I really give up tonight. I don't think I'm going to
I
go
had a
back
pink
for it.
tutu.
Unicorn? Where do unicorns come into this?
We're
don't
getting a
you
bit
start.
distracted. We're getting a bit distracted. Thanks to
Yes,
the...
we don't.
And make sure you play a demonic version of Nikki Bella's theme.
With Bray Wyatt singing it. You can look, but you can't touch.
Fluffy Unicorn as your theme song, Jazzle. Thanks, Aisha.
It's so fluffy. So for me, match of the night: Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight.
That was amazing,
That was.
honestly. And I did say that Roxanne would get involved somehow, and she clearly did. And honestly, for Rhea just to put her in a trash can and go, "See you later," foot them, go to sleep. And I'm just like, is there nothing this woman can't do?
And that's the thing, is like I predicted Roxanne coming in and helping Raquel, maybe costing Rhea. Raquel picks up the win. So as soon as I saw Roxanne, sorry, it wasn't, oh my god, it's Roxanne. I went, oh, here we go. But then it didn't turn out the way I expected it, and Rhea did end up picking up the win.
And that riptide off the table onto the match was insane. I thought it would be a lot more. I think what could have been called it if she riptide Raquel through the table off the top rope. But I was so happy with the outcome though, because as soon as when Rhea into the table, it was just like, yep, knocked out. This is now Rhea's chance. 1, 2, 3, bang, picks up the W, and very happy, very happy.
Oh, for God's sake. So PJ's put, look but you can't touch. Yowie, wowie. then he's put, hey Jazzle, what's the difference between Nikki Bella and Charlotte Flair?
Oh, no.
Nikki Bella hasn't been divorced 3 times and can keep a man.
Burn. Nikki can't keep a man though.
Yeah, what about John Cena?
John Cena beat Force once.
Yeah, no. Raquel and Rhea really stole the show for me, and I said that in my predictions video that these two will end up match of the night.
And I keep saying, I think Raquel actually proved herself a lot in that match. Like, she can do it as a singles competitor. And I thought, like, she doesn't get enough credit that she deserves. And people saying, like, yeah, she's with Liv, she gets protected by Liv, but what Raquel does on her own, though, we saw in NXT when they had that match. And I thought, like,
AJ, whatever you're planning.
Oh
oh
no.
my god.
She just came into my life.
Isha said you need to wear Alice's tutu. Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
What is this chat become? I was worrying. I was worrying a sweet and innocent community, and now we've turned into this.
PJ's put, oh, AJ, what you got? I'm down.
Okay. Ethan's like, I'm scared now. Ethan, I don't know what's going on, bud, but we're loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
Freeman, welcome to mine and Jazzle's community.
Sponsored by Harry Sonic.
Hey.
That's gonna be your
Baby, you felt feeding healthy?
But yeah, going back to your point, Charlie, I think that could be a contender for a Slammy.
Yeah, no, the thing is though, I knew straight away because Rhea and Raquel have had this amazing feud down at NXT.
Oh, PJ.
Raquel beat Rhea in the last woman standing match down at NXT. Like, these two women can pull off such amazing matches. But again, as you said, Raquel doesn't get the credit that she deserves because she's always with someone.
PJ, do me a favour.
Oh my god, I can't even
into
say that.
Freeman's live and piss him off.
DJ, come over to me. You know, a traitor.
Oh, but yeah, could we just say big GG's for Raquel, big GG's for Rhea. Thank you for putting on a fantastic match.
I only wanted a drink.
But I want to talk about you want to talk about Jacob and Solo?
Yeah?
Can we skip?
Yeah, but they're right.
Can we skip it?
I was expecting.
Can we skip it? Go on, Jazzle, what's your opinion?
I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
The wrong person won.
The wrong person won.
100%. I don't think it makes sense though, because with this whole like storyline, it's just we knew they were coming. We knew that Piccolo was coming. Now apparently it's been called it. Apparently they need to call him Talatonga, which makes no sense. But thank you guys for liking my way and skipping is another agree. And you have to skip because I never agree with. What do you mean you don't agree with Jazzle?
Hang on. Who doesn't agree with Jazzle?
No, Isha, I think her name is.
What is it? Aisha.
Yeah,
AJ. AJ, get in my chat now.
Okay,
You tell me why you don't agree with me. Get in my chat now.
But I agree with him. But I agree with him in this once. I think he, and I do. I was the first like, okay, I'll see how it goes. But then thinking back to it, I actually now agree with you, Jazzle, because I just think like, why would they push Jacob back to, like, from Royal Rumble to now, and just take the title off him? Like, it makes no sense. Unless they are calling on a major storyline.
He's going to have a very long feud with Solo Sikoa.
Imagine Jazzle dressed up as Carmella, dancing like Nikki Bella. The theme is I'm a blue da ba dee da ba da.
Oh,
Oh, you got muted. Oh, good.
God, this is the most I've laughed in a long time, man.
Who muted you?
And do you know who else I thought the wrong person won? Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
Thank you.
Karrion Kross.
Whose live did you get mute on? Oh, no.
I think it's on mine.
Who's your mods?
Ethan, can you unmute her, please? Because she's actually not doing anything wrong.
Who here?
Accidentally muted. Can you unmute, please? Sorry about that, bird. Yeah,
I've got Aisha kicking off at me.
Apparently Shane's here in my chat. We'll sort it out in a bit. But going back to your point, Charlie.
How dare you, AJ? How dare you, AJ? AJ's my girl.
There we go. She's back. I genuinely believe that Carrion would have won this match.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Really?
I genuinely believe Karrion Kross is so underrated, so underused, and let's just not forget, this is what Karrion Kross is what second match on a major PLE, and he absolutely delivered. I thought his moves were great. I thought like he was great telling the story, but when he was going for his clothesline, I was like, wait for it, wait for it, wait. And you just see it. Sammy was going to hit the haluva kick and get a win. I just feel like, so all that build up, all that like, Sammy here, Sammy saying I'm not a liar, and I'm just like, if we're going to do, like, prove Sammy's a liar, let him go over.
I can't even show it. Hang on.
It just looks good because I really want him to win. I don't hate it that Sammy won, but I wanted him to win so badly because it needed to happen. But I'm not the booking person. I don't think it's cool. But what's next for Sammy then? Like,
I have no idea what's next for Sammy. Probably. Oh my god.
no worries.
Sorry, I had to.
No, it's alright.
I don't even know what this live has turned into anymore.
Jazzle, sorry, we didn't get your opinion. Do you think Karrion Newsom was the right decision, or do you think Sammy should have lost?
No, I think for me personally, it was the right decision for the simple facts. Yes, Karrion should have lost. Sorry, should have won. They were never going to let Sammy lose in Saudi.
No. But I wonder where they're going to go with it. I wonder if Karrion gets involved tonight in the tag team match.
He may do, yeah.
He may do. But then he lost fair and square. It's not like Sami Zayn cheated or anything, so...
I've just had a brainwave. What if Karrion's the fourth member of Steph's group?
I see it, but then I don't.
I would love it. Because I can generally see, let's just say, Braun goes for the spear and Penta goes for the Mexican driver. Then Bronson goes for the Tsunami. Sami Zayn tries and goes for the haluva kick. Referee is like, doesn't even see. And then carrying his finisher. And then 1, 2, 3. Laughs at Sammy and just shakes hands with Seth. And then end of the night, you get all four of them just above Sami Zayn's, beaten and just helpless. And then Penta comes in, Seth stomps him, and then all four of them are just like this. Seth holds the briefcase, and then they're just like this. I mean, I would love to see it, but I don't think we will.
Yeah, AJ's just put... She agreed with me by skipping Jacob, and she says, I never agree with Jazzle, but I agree on that.
But,
just because I like LA Knight and think Seth Rollins is overrated.
Jazzle, don't worry. We will see LA Knight wearing this very soon.
Fingers crossed.
Very soon. Guys, in the chat, can I get a yeah or nah? Anything LA Knight should be a champion?
Yeah.
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 Yeah or dummy? Yeah.
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 I mean, what's worse?
Is Seth overrated? Yeah.
Yeah.
He is overrated.
Seth. Yeah.
Is Seth actually
Overhyped and overrated.
just
Yeah.
Is Seth actually just a CM Punk? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the co-main event was the women's Queen of the Ring final, Jade versus Oscar. I feel that we kind of spoke about that earlier. Obviously, Jade wins, and now we kind of know the plan for SummerSlam. Naomi cashing in, and if Bianca helps her or not, we don't know. But
Why does Charlie have mods?
Hey, Luca, good to
Mods
see
her
you, bud.
live works 1% of the time.
what?
Why does Charlie have mods? Her live works 1% of the time.
He was working fine. I don't know why it's
Well,
gone
then
down
we'll
today.
talk about wrestling. But do you think now? This might sound ridiculous to me, but do you think we'll get an announcement to say EO is going to defend a title probably against Rhea at Evolution? Then we'll get like a battle royal to see who is the #1 contender.
Well,
of the Slam?
apparently Rhea's going to make an announcement tonight. She's opening the show.
Oh,
So I don't
that's
know
music
whether-
to my ears.
I don't know whether she's going to challenge EO at Evolution, or she's going to announce something regarding. But
I asked AI to make the video of Alistair in his rainbow tutu, Pride's cap, and Nikki's theme. You know what the name is? I reckon you should post it.
Oh, please,
Alistair Black's Fabulous Pride Dance.
post it, PJ.
Rhea versus Raquel and Roxanne in a handicap. I don't hate it.
Oh, you want me to put the cardboard box back on my head? Is it? Okay.
Welcome in there, guys. Welcome in, guys. If you're around here, though, and you love your wrestling, please follow Charlie. Please follow Jazzle. We listen about us and all that.
What do you think Adam Pearce and
He knows how to do it at the wrong time.
Well, I think Adam's going to say tonight, I think they're going to say a battle royal to see who will face EO at SummerSlam.
Thank you for the rose,
And I think they're
AJ.
going to say Rhea versus EO at Evolution.
Oh, AJ loves me. She gave me a rose.
yeah, no, I feel like Adam Pearce might even
I like it, brother. I like it.
get tag titles of Raquel.
Don't get me wrong, I don't know. I'm very looking forward to see this Evolution pay-per-view because we've got JTJ versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. We've got... That's it so far.
AJ's put Evolution is too close, in my opinion.
13th for 14th of July, innit?
Graduate Johnson next Sunday. Nothing wrong with it. Best team in government.
We've got main event first, I think. Then it's Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think main event in, what, a week's time?
Yeah, I think the NXT's on the same day, but like earlier on.
Please. Jazzle, you better not get banned. No, I'm not going to get banned.
Ethan's excited about All In. Fair play to you, man. Fair play. Enjoy it.
Yeah. All this good.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about my life. He was working for the past couple of days, and now they're saying that it doesn't work anymore again.
Does your TikTok need updating? Because mine needed updating like last night.
I haven't checked last night, but also my phone does need updating as well. So I'll check it to see.
But, yeah, we're pretty much going to have SummerSlam. Jay versus Tiffy. I think that would be an unbelievable match.
Who?
Unbelievable. But what happens now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the match that literally had everything. John Cena versus CM Punk. Who's lost?
Before we get to John Cena and CM Punk, AJ said, Judgment Day is winning tonight, by the way. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
And Cohen's just joined my live. He said he'll be back for... Are you joining us live for Raw tonight, mate? Is it at 11 o'clock?
So, yeah, CM Punk though came out in his 2011 Money in the Bank year, and I just thought that the flashbacks to that moment where he came into, I think, was it in Chicago? That Money in the Bank. I think it was, and John Cena comes out in the green shirt. Like, it just reminded me of my childhood again, like those memories, and it meant a lot to me because it's one of my favorite rivalries growing up as a person who loved both wrestlers. You know, the back and forth. You know, GTS, AA, Other Kind of Device, STF. You Can't See Me doing that, and it's just.
Well, I think, to be honest, I know we all talked about CM Punk struggling to do a 20-minute match. I don't think John Cena looks that good either. Let's be honest. I think he struggled quite a bit as well.
No, yeah, Cena did struggle
Sad
with it.
though, it really is to see our favourites not be able to go anymore because of the injuries they've had, the amount of matches they've had in the ring, and you know. But I thought the first 10 minutes it was just very slow back and forth. But I thought, you know, CM Punk had one hell of a fight in him to keep going. You know, kick out of 3 AAs.
Oh my god! AJ just said John's turning 100 next week. Now,
it was a very slow match. Me and Jazzle was watching the football more than the match at one point. And for me, it's just
spamming. But I really thought with obviously Pong did the Black Widow, so is that like little clues of like maybe an AJ Lee return? Obviously, I don't think it would ever happen, but I'm hoping that she has like maybe one more run, but I don't think it will happen.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think we'll get an AJ Lee return.
No, I think if she was going to return, should have returned by now. To be honest,
Yeah.
But if she does return, I'm hoping it'll be for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Cause we were talking about Saraya returning at Evolution.
No, that's what I would love to see. I think that will be a massive pop if that happens.
Well, I don't know. They're making a big thing about Rhea making announcements tonight. Maybe we get a return then, but I don't see it.
He sues the Black Widow. Thanks for the rose, Cohen.
But yeah, that
When
made
do you
it
want to
though.
fetch the poster over? Do it when you want, mate. I don't mind. I need to find the Jacob Fatu poster to hand to you.
But that whole main event though, I just want to say one thing though. Where I knew Seth was somehow going to be in this match when Punk was going for a referee, and then Seth comes down with 2D until.
Yeah, you can come over now if you like.
And I just don't know why Penta got involved.
Because he's got this beef thing with Braun at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
And again, they're building up the War Games, I think.
I really wasn't expecting Penta
tonight, but a little bit later.
Involved in that main event. We were all expecting the OTC.
Oh, football as well. Okay, we'll watch it tomorrow.
I think we were all expecting the OTC to get involved somehow, and we never got it.
I don't expect the OTC back anytime soon.
But the match went back and forth, and obviously Seth was going to try and cash in, and then Charles Robinson did the most iconic run ever. If you know, you know it. run just reminds me of the Edge and Undertaker match at WrestleMania 24, and then John Cena's like, yeet, no you don't, and absolutely just goes, Cena. Like, oh, it was so funny, man. It was so funny. But what do you, Jazzle? What did you think of the last 5-6 minutes of the event?
Yeah, walk in. Walk in. Of course, Seth cash-in didn't work because he won't go into SmackDown because of Becky. Yeah, do you know what? I think that makes sense actually. With both, is Becky on Raw or SmackDown?
Raw.
Yeah, it makes sense for both Seth and Becky to stay on Raw.
Yeah.
But it literally what Seth said. Seth is going to do anything.
I'll have to find the Jacob.
That's it. It's just a case of I've already got one on my wall, so
Yeah, cheers.
there's no point in me having it. And they're not really going to sell them much, are they?
No, that's true. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
You know where it is. Go up and give it to him. Mason, shut the door. Not
Are them
slamming.
can stealers any good?
Yes, they are. Are you thinking of getting some?
I was looking at getting some at some point. But I was like, God, trust them.
Well, my mum came over on Saturday and she brought them with her and gave them to us. So, and I've just tried. This has fallen on the floor a couple of times. Oh my god, that's even better.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've pretty much covered everything there, guys.
Jesus, you're slow, you jazzle friggin' hell, mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
But who do we? Oh, sorry, I keep going line again. Now, who do you think John Cena is going to be the champion after SummerSlam?
Who, sorry?
Will Cena still be the champion
It's
after
Saturday.
Yes,
Well,
we've
hey,
seen us
JJ.
return.
Well, I'll actually get on the bus.
Alistair Black lifting his entrance is going to be me in 100 years arising out of my coffin. That's PJ.
Yes, Cena still the champ after that crazy ending to that match.
Well,
We-
Saturday,
We
I went
did
home.
get like snippets of his face turn. You know, he was going to go for the belt, attack Punk, but he threw the belt away. But then Golden from Punk first off, and 1, 2, 3. So Punk, I mean, Seth has said he will do anything it takes to make sure Punk is never champion, and he has said that. Seth has once again screwed CM Punk.
What sort of glue?
Yeah.
Super glue? What do you need it for?
But we are in for a one hell of a Raw tonight, though, and the fallout, I think, will be
Yeah, bring your tripod
pretty
and then I'll
interesting.
get onto it.
Yeah, that's it.
We get Punk involved in tonight's match.
I'll try to take around it to keep it on for
I
now.
don't think so.
Well, yeah, we'll put it on for it.
I
Yeah,
don't think he will.
Not a minute.
yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have
Yeah,
to wait.
fetch
Is
over.
Yeah, exactly.
there anything else you guys want to add?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do. Cohen was just here.
Go ahead, Jazzle.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Punk Cena.
Punk and Cena or shit?
Yeah, literally.
That's all I've got. Predictions for tonight, please. What's happening tonight? Actually, I don't even want to know. So if you want to know, Charlie might know. Freeman
And
might
on you
know.
as well.
Message them because I hate predictions before the card's out or before Raw starts. I want to be excited for what's coming on and not go, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening.
I've not done any predictions, guys, but the matches.
If you want to know who said that, Jazzle.
AJ.
AJ, if you want to know what's going on, I did a preview of Raw on my channel, so go and look at that if you want to know.
And it's also on my channel as well, guys, so you can have a look as well.
What are you doing? Are you shouting at me?
Sorry about that.
I know you did, Charlie. I want predictions. Well, if you want predictions,
Hey, cute boy, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
well, I'm going to mute Charlie. I'm going to mute Freeman. Oh, I can't even do that because you're still in my live. No, come in. Go on to Charlie's at Freeman's, and I'll just mute.
If you want predictions, go to either my channel or Charlie's channel. Don't ask Jazzle, because he wants to be surprised. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys, if you want to add anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take the tape off it.
So, guys, thank you for joining us. Big thank you to Charlie and Jazzle. Please, guys, make sure you go follow them. They're absolutely lovely people, and they just do amazing content. So, guys, thank you for having me on.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thanks for joining
Guys, showing it once again. Raw is in literally 3 hours' time. We get an early Raw, so no 1 a.m., no
Clean break.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, guys, tonight, 11 p.m. What a start we're going to have. And we're finally going to get some sleep tonight.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. So, what time are you joining us again tonight, Freeman?
No, but I'm going to do my own life, sorry.
Right, okay. Charlie, what time do you want to start?
I'll probably be on about quarter to 11.
Yeah, 1:45. Yeah, that suits me. Let me know when you're going live. I'll join you.
Yeah, I'll drop you a message.
I'll make sure everyone to go follow you guys.
Cheers.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys,
If you're on my live, go follow Freeman.
No worries, guys. Thank you so much. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Peace.